Fuck is you talk about, pussy boy? You don't even get no pussy boy. You don't put up no shots, you don't get no blocks, and you looking like a rookie boy. You was in class, I was getting ass, I was playing hooky boy. Now I'm counting up the cash, getting all this dough, looking like a cookie boy.
Yeah, you already know what it is. It's your guy. I'm back again with my third episode of Takeover Talk, and we are back with another good one. I got my good friend, DJ Epidemik. He's about to get live with us, but before we get live in this episode, I need you to go back to the last episode. Let me know who you think won that battle between DJ Ronnie Styles and myself. You already know the vibes. Subscribe, like, share, and do remember, support is free. DJs are not. All right, Takeover Talk. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, and we are back with Takeover Talk, episode 3, and I got my guy right here with me, DJ Epidemik. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, bro? Let him know who you are and all that shit. You could say your Instagram hand. You could say your Instagram, you could say your address, you could let them know your social security number, whatever you want to let them know, because the scammers be watching this shit. So if you want to give your info, let them, you know what I mean, do your thing.
You already know it's your boy DJ Epidemik, Brooklyn. We in the building.
Hold on. Let me see. All right, your mic is on. You a real DJ? I had to make sure. That's the test to see who be fucking up on the mic. Pause.
Nah, but you already know the deal. You know, Brooklyn, we in here. I represent NYC. The whole state of New York, you know, it's the whole movement, DJ Epidemik. Hit me on the Instagram at DJ Epidemik. That's DJ Epidemik. That's all social medias.
All right. So you from Brooklyn?
Yep.
So you know Biggie?
Of course, I don't know him directly, but yeah, I know Biggie.
What part of Brooklyn you from?
From Bushwick.
Bushwick?
Yeah.
So who's like from over there? Like who's lit? Who I should know from Bushwick?
I don't even want to say the person's name.
Who's repping?
I don't even want to say the person's name.
I think I know who it is. It's your boy. It's your boy 6ix9ine.
It's not my boy.
That's your boy 6ix9ine, boy. I heard that's
boy.
your boy. I heard he lives on your floor down the hall.
Nah.
Or y'all live next door.
Nah.
You live next door to Abuelita. I know this. This is facts, bro. Yo, my boy DJ Epidemik used to live next door to 6ix9ine. Just put that down in the facts on Takeover Talk, all right? So tell the people how long you been DJing and all that.
So I've been DJing since 2009. I really started online. I started in my bedroom, actually. So I started DJing online. That's where I got all the bugs out, learned all the mistakes, what not to do, what I can do. And then from there, like a few years later, I started working in the city in Karma.
Who was you DJing for in your bedroom? Pause. Hey, yo.
You was on Tiny Chat. That's what you call it.
Oh, Tiny?
Yeah, that's where I started.
Tiny Chat?
Yeah, that's where I started.
All right, so now we about to talk about some history, because this is actually how I met this guy. That's how we met, right? Tiny Chat. What year was that?
So it was like, Tiny Chat was like Live Me, but on 10. Like back then, it was different. It was a party every day online, really and truly. When you had to write music, them girls would wild out.
Yo, we had the girls wilding on Tiny Chat. I miss Tiny Chat. That was probably my most famous viral days, I would say. I was the man on Tiny Chat. Remember that shit?
We was killing it.
Yo, remember what I was killing it. Like every day I was on Tiny Chat. Shout out, what was it? We was Smurfy or some shit like that. Team Smurfington or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, it was Keys Corner. What else? It was H&F or Old Scheme from. It was a lot of crews. Like.
The only way we got killed on Tiny Chat, remember Soldier Boy pulled up to the room?
Oh yeah, Soldier Boy, yeah.
And remember that motherfucker Tony Dofat? Tony Dofat was a cheater. Remember that? You remember him?
Yeah, he paid for everybody to get in his room.
He was with Bad Boy or something like that, right?
Yeah,
and then he used to always bring Day 26, and then the chicks would leave our room and go over there, because I didn't have no vocals and shit. And my shirt was off, but I ain't have all the muscles and shit, so it didn't really work. So yeah, that's mad history, and that's crazy, because I remember I bumped into you in a club, and you was like, yo, you don't remember me, Epidemik? I was like, I don't really remember. You was like, yo, Tiny Chat. I was like, it's like the universe is just like bringing, kind of like just brought everything back all together. So you said you started, where was your first club you DJ'd at?
I first DJ'd at Karma
Lounge. That's in the city, like lower, right?
Yeah, Lower East Side. That was like my first residency.
And when residency? You know, I never had a residency yet.
That's
All,
crazy.
all these years, all these
years.
years, yeah, man. I never had a residency. Niggas don't fuck with me like that, boy. That shit crazy. So how many years have you been residents in there?
I say it's 2013. Since 2013, I've been in there. I just held it down, and I've been rotating DJs in there and stuff like that as well. So.
And you still in there till today?
Yeah.
All right, so you should like know everybody in there.
Yeah, well, they just got new owners over there, so
you should be getting top pay right now.
So he's just building.
When are you gonna run the club? You should be running the lounge by now. It's 2013, my boy.
Shoot, I'm working on getting my own spot.
All right, that's nice. So Karma Lounge, I think I DJ'd there a couple times. It's a vibe there. So you're there what days?
Thursdays is me and DJ Enough. We're in the building there, so it's gonna be like hip hop, some reggae and stuff like that.
Reggaeton, because DJ Enough is mad Spanish, big Spanish, right? That's what they call him.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
I be knowing.
So yeah, you got everything covered on a Thursday. Then Sunday nights is more or less like a Caribbean vibe, Afrobeat, soca, reggae. Try to keep it along the lines of that.
So damn, I forgot what I was gonna ask. So it's Big Hot 97 in the build. You're not repping 105.1?
I'm not gonna say I'm repping anybody yet, but I've been listening to Hot 97 since I was a kid, so that's always been the goal. Hot 97.
So that's like they like Jordan and 105 is LeBron kind of, but not really.
Yeah,
maybe
say that. Yeah,
on a good day.
You can say that.
All right, maybe on a good day. All right. So what's your favorite genre of music to play? What's your vibe?
I started out on reggae and house music, so I'll say it would be more or less like reggae because I listen to a lot of reggae.
What's your background? Are you Jamaican, Haitian?
I'm Haitian and bleeding.
Haitian? All right, this interview is over. Sak Basse? Oh yeah, so yeah. So my boy's official Haitian. Cause my boy, I heard some extra mumbado before the Nabule. So what was that? That was big. That was big Nabule.
This is like my big bro, my family. That's how I was taught by my grandfather.
All right. There's a song. I don't know the name of the song, but it's got like horse sounds in the song.
I know he's talking about
Sak Fasu. That's what it's called.
And it sounds like you're in the Western.
Yeah, I be telling them. You wanna tell? Do you know why the horse sound is there? Pause. You don't know?
I don't know.
All right, pause. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but I be telling the ladies like it's because you know what I mean. They trying to say you got the big horse, big horse, but you're not really fucking Haitian if you didn't know that. I'm Jamaican and I knew that, but maybe it's just a Jamaican thing. I don't know. Maybe so. You don't know? Say
it's just
Sapa say nigga wild out. You ever been to Haiti?
I haven't. When I was supposed to go, it's kind of crazy out there because my grandfather was gonna take me, but he was afraid I was gonna get kidnapped at that point in time. So
damn,
they was kidnapping Americans out there. It doesn't matter if you was American, Haitian or not.
Oh, they thought you was worth the bread?
That's what he was afraid of. I know a couple of people that went out there that actually got kidnapped, but lived to make it back.
They made it back?
Yeah.
What they had to go through?
One dude was a filmmaker, so he was doing a documentary, and he just ended up doing a documentary on them, and that's
so he did a documentary on the kidnappers.
Yeah, on the
he was like, yo, bro, like if I could record this, bro, this shit might be lit.
It just to show like what was going on out there, basically, because they was really from the hood, so they were struggling. So
did you watch that documentary?
I watched part of it. I don't remember. Well, when I seen it, it was still in the editing process, so I don't know how far along he made it along with that documentary though. But yeah, he got kidnapped out there.
Bless his life. How long was he kidnapped for?
He said it was about a few weeks.
Few weeks?
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough. Was they feeding him good, or was like
I guess they had to because
it was real nigga shit.
When he's filming them,
you didn't ask him if it was like real nigga shit?
He said he was gonna kill him.
Damn, did he almost die? Like, I need to hear something spicy, something like
they took his camera, and then when they found out he was doing documentaries, he's like, yo, I could put you in the film, and he started interviewing them, and then basically just find out why they doing that and stuff like that. Basically because they're a poor country and they think all Americans have money.
Did they make money off of him?
I think they did. I think he worked out a deal.
Did your grandpops send some money and get your boy back? Did he help? He did
my
it?
My grandfather didn't even know who he was.
Oh, damn. Grandpa's ain't give a fuck about anybody but his family, nigga. Nah, shout out all the Haitians out there. Big Haiti. Shout out the Jamaicans too. Big J.A. What else can I ask? What was some other questions that I asked? Damn, I don't even know. Um, how did you get your name?
That's interesting.
Yeah,
MySpace days.
MySpace. Like, explain the story.
so
Like, how did
when I
you?
was in high school, I did a lot of mixtapes, and my thing was I couldn't really travel yet. I didn't have the money to travel, so for me to get artists from across the United States and around the world, I was just hitting them up through MySpace. And this one artist named Chris Ivory, go by the name Poison Ivory now. She was talking to me, and she was talking to some other people out in Cali, and they started asking her about me. And she was like, "Yo, you like an epidemic out here?" And then I just ran with it. I just ran with it after that because it made sense.
Poison Ivy is her name. She's a rapper
She's like
or a
singer,
DJ.
singer.
Cause I know a DJ Poison Ivy.
She's like a singer slash writer.
So shout out Poison Ivy for giving you your name. And that was how long into the DJ game was you before you got your name?
Well, the DJ part came from Don DeMarco, but the epidemic part came from her, and I had that name since high school.
So you said DJ Don DeMarco gave you the DJ part?
Yeah, because I was
you drinking too much Patron, my boy.
Nah, it's not even that. You know what it was? I wasn't calling myself a DJ until I got an official cosign.
Okay, so you right. You do be taking like the steps of life, like of DJ life. You be like, you know what, I'm gonna take these steps. I'm not gonna name myself. I'm not even gonna call myself a DJ. Niggas gonna respect me. Call me a DJ first. Then you got your DJ name.
Yeah.
Then you already had residency by that time?
Nah, I got the residencies like a couple years after that.
Then you doing the residency, you know what I mean? And I see you with I bump back into you with DJ Trace. Shout out DJ Trace. You know what I mean? That's the big homie, right? That's your big homie. Yeah. All right, cool. Shout out DJ Trace. He is the big homie. I be seeing him on the MSG repping the Knicks because I still fuck with the Knicks.
Got the Ewans on too.
You got the Ewans. He got you into the Ewan. You want to throw that? You want to throw that up into the camera? Yo, nigga, this nigga's too old. He's like he couldn't get his foot up like that. Nigga, pause. Hey, yo, pause for me throwing my leg up like that. Hey, yo, what type of time is your boy on? That was mad flago. But anyway, shout out DJ Trace. He be on MSG. I be seeing him repping the Knicks big time. Know what I mean? He's like top Patrick Ewing head in New York. That's your big homie. Not, you know what I mean? So shout him out. But moving forward into that, as I was saying, you do be taking the steps. So you want to tell them like what you're into now with like Hot 97, or is these are secrets? I shouldn't be talking about that yet.
The Hot 97 thing is like I just work with a lot of people from Hot 97, from just like DJing up. There's also Prince, who also does like a lot of the marketing and promotion and stuff like that.
Prince, light skinned dude.
Yeah,
I was just with him yesterday actually, in Kia DeVay Day. Out in Woodside, he drives the Hot 97 truck. He be with some light skinned chick and all that too.
I think so.
Yeah, I was just with him yesterday. Okay. I think I remember they was giving out school bags and all that.
Yeah, that's
at the event I was DJing.
I actually met him down Lower East Side too. He just came into the spot and then we just connected then. And he came out on Saturday. His boy celebrating his birthday, so I showed him mad love and all that too. So just been the whole vibe. And
shout out Hot 97.
Just like that. But right now, just working on the steps. Working with DJ enough, learning the ropes and everything like that. And then, I'm really just taking my time and just being epidemic, just being me, living my truth. Everything else comes in time.
So you think you're about to be on Hot 97 as a DJ?
I want to say yeah, but
like a job. Like,
well, that would be the goal, because I'd rather work at a radio station than work anywhere else.
That's that. Yeah, you're right. That's a good goal as a DJ. I wish I was working at Hot 97 and or 105 or WBLS or internet radio, or I should just start my own radio station. I was thinking of doing that too, but
it's crazy. I'll tell you a story. Back when 2009, the only reason why I had internet radio station because I had no way of figuring out how to get on Hot 97 at that point in time, and it was just me. My pops bought me a little controller, DJ Hercules Remix controller, and I was like, all right, I want to be on the radio. My first record pool was actually the heavy hitters. So that's when they were sending out the CDs and mailing out the CDs to the crib.
So you got mad CDs in the crib taking up space.
Yeah, I kept those. Those like.
It's like I kept those too. It's like memories and shit. I be doing the same thing. I don't know why. Like throw them shits away. It's never gonna. You never know. Power might go out and niggas. But if the power go out, I'm not like, oh, where's my CDs? Let me go listen to some CDs and shit. Nah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think the steps you taking, you're gonna be on the radio. I could see it, and like I want to salute the steps you've been taking because I do see you out here. You are grinding. You got residencies. You got what's that? La Linea.
Yeah, La Nina on Fridays.
La Linea.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm Spanish out here. Stop playing with your boy, yo. So that's a mad Spanish vibe,
Yeah.
right?
Well, nah. Actually, since we've been back from the pandemic, I've been really controlling the vibe. But now it's more like hip hop, reggae, soca. I be throwing in the dembo, like it's a mix. I would say come to La Nina for a mix of uptown, downtown, Queens, and Brooklyn.
All right, cool. Tell the upcoming DJs like the grind that you had to go through because they might think, oh, he got residency, thinking it's lit all the time. You know what I mean? So let them know like the truth of the DJ life because like me, I like stay away from the clubs because my boys like I roll with some gangsters, right? You know what I mean? Not to big up anything, but my boys they be on gangster time sometimes. So in the clubs, you know what I mean, when it's time to go, the pay don't be right. Niggas is ready to go.
Yeah.
They got a chick. They take it too long with the bread. So shit be about to pop off. So I leave that alone. I do more private events and shit like that. But I want you to really like get into those kind of stories and let the upcoming DJs know the horrors and like you gotta really stick to the grind and like right now you're on the upper part of the grind I see because I follow, you know what I mean, I ain't just out here like I mean just know what I mean I be double tapping the pictures on Instagram and I pay attention and all that. So talk to them, let them know what I mean, like the whatever you want to let them know about the grind of being a club lounge DJ.
So first step is like if you want to get into like residencies and stuff, the best bet is to actually work with a DJ that already has residencies. How I got into my residencies was I was opening up for the DJs that was holding down the same nights that I was holding down. So then from there, when they moved on to other bigger and better things, I took over those spots and those became my residencies. And now I just have other DJs come and open up for me. So the owners and managers get used to seeing their faces and hear them play and see how they play, so they start feeling comfortable with me leaving them there to be able to take over the night for me if I can't be there. So it's like basically I prepare them to be able to take over if I'm ready to walk away from the situation if I have something else. So that's how I got into my situation. But now what I'm doing is a lot of these spots that I have residencies with, now I bring other DJs and I started rotating the DJs in these spots. So then that way I can start getting contracts with some of these spots as well. Having residencies is up and down. It's like a job. If you don't like a job, then don't do residencies. Focus on getting your own gigs. But me myself, I like the residencies because I get to meet people. Like some of the spots that I DJ in that I have residency in, a lot of the people from the record labels come there that works in the office. You may not see the big people, but these are people that can get you into the office and connect you with these people. So, that's how I got Unforgettable by French Montana 2 weeks before it dropped, because they come to the spots and ask DJs to play the records to see how it sounds, to see how people react to it.
Why you didn't send me that? You had it for 2 weeks before. Why you ain't send it to me the first week?
Cause it's like I was getting used now. Oh, but now let me know this is what's going on now. From that now, I'm actually starting an email blast to send records to DJs now because I'm getting a lot of records, and I started up my internet radio station called Rapping Lounge. I brought it back, so now DJs on the station and DJs affiliated with the station is gonna have access to my at-home server where they're gonna get the new music as soon as it drops and as soon as I have it. So like now, say Drake drops an album, it drops at midnight. It pops up in my email as soon as it drops on all streaming platforms. So once it drops into my email, I can just download it straight to the server, and then all my DJs are gonna have access to it.
So you're gonna be like an MP3 launderer.
Nah, it's like, it's crazy. I'm telling you something crazy. I actually got go ahead from the labels from the people that actually send me the records. I always ask them first, like, hey.
So you starting your own Napster. You're starting your own Bear Share.
Nah, you can say record pool. Basically,
it's a record pool. I'm fucking with you.
It's like you can say record pool.
Just make sure I got the free the first free subscription to that. You know what I mean? Because
Well, the DJs I deal with is gonna be more or less like a family thing. So it's gonna be DJs that I'm like, all right, cool. We got this record. This is the record that you're gonna be pushing for the week. If you could play it, if you like it, let me know if you like it. Give me some feedback on it. If you're gonna play it, give me some video so I can send it to the label. So then that way I could keep on supplying y'all records.
And we family, right?
Of course.
All
So,
right, so I'm in that pool because you on episode 3, and we just, know what I mean?
I
That's and I'm only doing this season with family for real.
okay.
So first I had DJ PhD, then I had DJ Ronnie Styles. You don't
Alright.
know any of them, right?
Ronnie Styles, I remember the name. I always heard that name.
You heard that name?
From
Alright.
from like in the soca circuit, like the reggae Caribbean vibes.
Alright, so yeah, because he's definitely a reggae soca DJ. So alright, cool. That's the right Ronnie Styles. Because you know everybody be stealing people names and shit.
Yeah.
Mad niggas stole my takeover name. Like, I'm tight about that. I be ready to run down on niggas, but I be like, yo, it's not even worth it. You know what I mean? Niggas is feeding their family like I'm feeding
Yeah.
mine. So it is what it is. So I just take it like that. So,
I dig
you know what I
it.
mean? Shout out to all the other takeovers out there. Any other epidemics out there?
Yes, actually, he spells his name with a C. Well, what's crazy is the original DJ Epidemic that I didn't know before, like from the '90s and '80s, actually followed me on Instagram. And I didn't even know about him. When I seen that he followed me on Instagram, I always look.
Talking to the mic a little more.
Oh,
Yeah.
whenever I see him follow me on Instagram, I was like, another Epidemic. Let me look him up to see who he is. And then I found out he's from like the '80s, '90s, and stuff like that. So I respected it because I didn't know who he was, and I respected it. But there's another Epidemic out there because I've been hearing drops from like a record pool, and I was like, hey, y'all got me drops from Cassidy. He's like, yeah, there's some drops in there for you. I was like, but you spelled my name wrong. Then I found out there was another Epidemic in the record pool.
Damn, so there's another one. He's putting in work too.
He's been putting in some work, but he's gonna have he won't be able to go that far. Name's trademark now.
Oh, it's trademark now.
Yeah.
So you like, all right.
I have to make sure I protect myself.
Yeah, I try to do that too. That shit was a headache, right?
Yeah,
Mad mails, mad. It's like, yo, remail this.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bitch, I ain't got that much stamps, bitch.
So, but everything is still being processed. But I'm past the point where it's like, all right, my brand is actually protected.
All right, that's good. Make sure y'all protect y'all brands out there. So on Takeover Talk, I need every DJ to come up here with like a DJ tip or a DJ hack. You kind of gave a DJ hack because I was gonna say like your approach to the lounge and clubs, like that's like a real takeover shit. Like you said, you wait until they elevate and then you step right in. So it's like, all right, now I'm taking over. So that's you know what I mean? I kind of put that in my left pocket real quick. I was like, I might have to start doing that too. Like, you know what I mean? So make sure you plug me in those clubs like you said. Like, I need those spins.
I got
I
you.
want to come back in the club and I know I won't have to be worrying about the bread and shit and all that. Everything will be good. Everything will be right. So, you know what I mean? Plug me. We in there. But you have a good DJ tip that you could give the audience?
A good DJ tip, I'll say.
A DJ hack.
DJ hack.
A secret, like one of your secrets.
Shoot, know your music so well to the point to where you could identify where they sampled it from. Reason being, because then you'll get respect from the OGs in the club, and you could keep the younger crowd in there as well.
That's your DJ hack?
I'm gonna tell you why it's a hack. Because I could go from Case Missing You into YFN featuring Trey Songz, and I have that original sample, and I just play the original. They know it from when their mom was sweeping up, mopping the floors, and cleaning the crib. But then when they hear the song that they want to hear, they got it.
And if they mama's in the club with them, you know what I mean? Because some people be in the club with their moms.
True.
Now you bridge the gaps.
Yeah.
So so that's a good DJ. That's a good DJ hack. What would you call that DJ hack?
Getting yourself booked by somebody's mama and possibly getting their daughter.
We're gonna call that the Epidemic. Get your mama hack. You heard? In the club.
Like when you really know your music, that'll keep you booked. Knowing your history and knowing how to entertain everybody in the room, that's gonna keep you booked, and you'll get booked by everybody, from somebody's grandma having a party, their 70th birthday party or whatever. Because as long as they know that you could keep their grandmother entertained and still cater to everybody else and balance it out, you'll be good.
All right, so that sounds valid. So on camera, I just wanted to ask you, can you just like send me some of those folders?
Yeah, of course.
I need some of those original, the original folders. You know what I mean? Because
I got you.
With all my DJ friends, I like to share folders and share knowledge and all that,
because
and everything.
A lot of DJs also, they shared some stuff for me that they let me share for my other DJ friends as well. Because some of them, like, I'm actually gonna start making transition records, so I don't have to be sitting there every week in the club trying to keep on doing it manually, because that gets nerve wracking and tiring. And then when you start making mistakes for something that you do like over 1,000 times, people start looking at you crazy.
Yeah, it does. It does get wicked. One little fuck up, niggas look at the DJ, even if it don't have nothing to do
Word.
with you. It's just like, damn, bro.
Oh yeah, when the amp blew at La Nina,
Oh, damn.
and it had mad dust on it, and everybody just looked at me. I'm like, yo, my laptop, my
I'm
sensor
over here.
works.
The amp is over there. Like, I ain't even do nothing. What's your worst? Give us a horror story. Like, what's one of the worst things that happened while you was DJing?
One of the worst things that happened to me while I was DJing, my laptop charger burnt out on me, and my battery was about to die. So I had to leave my phone plugged up to the mixer in the club while I took a cab over to Best Buy to buy a new laptop charger just to get back in time, so they wouldn't even realize that I wasn't really mixing because I had mixes on my phone.
You watch Drink Champs, right?
Yeah.
All right, take a shot for that. We gonna take a shot because that was crazy right there. My boy was DJing and had to leave the club while his phone was playing. Good thing nobody called. Good thing I ain't call you that day to DJ some shit. And then you ran and did anybody notice or?
Nobody knows. The only person that knew I was going was the manager because I told him, like, look, I got to go get the charger real quick. Put on the mix.
They didn't have a charger in the whole facility? Like,
that's the same thing I was saying. I'm like, yeah, I have all these MacBooks, but don't have.
Couldn't send somebody to go get it?
Now, at that point in time, it was like really like in the beginning when I started doing the bigger clubs.
So you had to put to put it on your back and go ahead and go.
I just had to just tough it
save
out.
the day real quick. All right, so you ready to get to the next part of the show?
Yeah.
Do you know what happens in the next part?
Yeah.
You
I
sure?
have an idea of what happens, and already have an idea of what I'm gonna play in my head already.
Oh, you ready already? All right, then you gotta stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready. So you want to tell the people once again your name, shout yourself out, and all that, and anything else you want to tell them. Shout everybody out. Shout your mama, your pops out, your block out. Shout out 6ix9ine because he used to live on your floor and shit. I heard y'all used to share T-shirts.
That is not my style.
You didn't help him. You didn't help him get his first hair color. Y'all wasn't there for that. None of that.
None of that at all.
You never even saw him at the supermarket.
Nah.
All right, shout your shit out.
You already know the deal. It's your boy DJ Epidemik. Shout to the whole Brooklyn. Man, shout to the whole NYC, whole New York State. You already know the vibes. You can catch me on that Instagram at DJ Epidemik. That's DJ Epidemik. Shout out to the whole squad, the whole team Epidemic. Shout out to For Keeps. You already know the parties are going. Shout out to everybody supporting me. Shout out to Takeova. You already know the vibes.
Shout out Hot 97. You almost shout out your big dog peoples. Front a little.
already-
Shout out the celebrities you fuck with, boy.
I'm gonna shout out everybody. Yo, shout out DJ Enough. Yo, Mook was good. Shout out to the Paul Harvell group. You know, they do my branding and the management of my branding, and also help me with my social media and everything like that. You know, they take care of everything that I need taken care of. Shout out, like I said, shout out DJ Enough. Shout out DJ Stacks from Hot 97. DJ Stacks, you know, he played a pivotal role too in the past few months of me getting music and getting some exclusives. Shout out to DJ Stacks. He put me onto some artists as well. Shout out to Gio from Interscope, Promo Kid. He does a lot. He sent me a lot of records, man. Everybody was looking for that FNF Gorilla record with Lotto. He held me down.
I had that too, and it seemed like a big deal. Like, I was like,
Yeah,
yo, I got this shit so easy, but it was like, yo, everybody couldn't get
They
it.
couldn't get it because they had took it down.
They took it down, yeah.
So then I was like, all right, cool, got it. And shout out to everybody at the label that been supporting me. Shout out to my boy Malik and his mom, because his mom was actually the first person that actually got me to Def Jam when I was in high school. So there's a lot of people. Just in the thing, there's a lot of people. The list goes on. Shout out to everybody. I know I missed some people, but shout out to everybody that got me to this point right here, because there's a lot of people that's out there that got me to this point right here that's in the offices now at these labels that y'all trying to get signed to. And they looking at me. They're looking at me for new music. So if you have new music and you think it's hot, come holler at me, because most likely I'll get you signed.
Shout out DJ Epidemik. Shout out everybody he know and they mamas. You already know the vibes. Takeover talk. We gonna get into the second segment. The battle part is not really a battle. We gonna get into the vibes. DJ Takeover, DJ Epidemik, Takeover talk, episode 3. Let's get into it. Let's go.